Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. If it's your first time here, my name is Yaku and I make travel and camping videos here on YouTube. I just stopped here at the Ultra City just outside of Bloemfontein just to set up my helmet or my camera on my helmet, and today I am taking you on a breakfast run with me. It is a solo breakfast run. I'm sure you saw the title of the video already. And today I am heading to a small little town called Soutpan. Now Soutpan is on the R700. The R700 is the road from Bloemfontein to Bloemfontein, about 50 kilometers from Bloemfontein. And if you translate Soutpan directly into English, it is Soutpan. So I want to go and see what the Soutpan looks like from the air, from above, with my drone. So that is where the whole idea came from for this video, and I am taking you along. It's not a long trip, a couple of minutes, half an hour or so. I'm going to take it easy. I'm not in a rush. Today is a much cooler day than last week. Last week we had another heat wave. Oh, I see they are eventually busy repairing this road. This road has been in a terrible condition for very long, and I heard that they are working on it. So I am hoping that they are fixing all the potholes, because it was so bad you couldn't drive on this road with a normal vehicle anymore. So good to see they are working on it eventually. It took them forever to do it, but better late than never. Alright, so I'm on the R700 already. Less than 50 kilometers to go to Soutpan. I am going to a little restaurant there to have a breakfast. I will see you when I get there. Please stay tuned and enjoy the ride with me. Thank you very much. And just as I was starting to enjoy the ride, I already reached the turn off to Soutpan. The last 3 kilometers is a gravel road. It's not in a bad condition, but what I can tell you is that the Bloemfontein road, the R700, is still in a bad condition. There are still plenty of potholes that they need to fix. Fortunately, they did fix the bigger ones, the ones that you could disappear into, but there are still a lot of small ones left. Yeah, sorry, to my Western Cape viewers, I must apologize. You will not know what I'm talking about when I talk about potholes. Just be thankful that you have people in charge that are looking after you and doing what they are supposed to do. The rest of the country isn't so fortunate. Hopefully that will change with the upcoming elections this year. So in front of me is the small town of Soutpan, and I am going to a restaurant called Truksvy. Now translated, Truksvy is prickly pear. I've been there before, twice or 3 times maybe. They've got all these interesting things that you can look inside, that they've got inside you can look at. A cute little place to visit. So if you are in this area, come visit Soutpan and have a lunch or a breakfast at Truksvy. So I am now basically entering the town. They only have gravel roads. I don't think there are any tar roads here. So let's just go for a joyride around town. Unfortunately, this year we had a lot less rain in February compared to the last 3-4 years. So unfortunately the Free State isn't green and beautiful like the last couple of seasons. It is dry. We had very little rain for February. We had very high temperatures, a couple of heat waves. So yeah, we'll just have to see what it looks like from the air, but it's not going to be nice and green and pretty. Okay, let's find Truksvy and have a breakfast. Alright, so here we are. Now I'm hungry and I want coffee. I'm going inside. Hi there. I am sitting here on the stoep of Truksvy. I ordered an omelette and I'm enjoying my coffee. And I had a walk through the little restaurant and shop. I'm going to take you inside right now. I've arranged with the ladies already that I can take some footage inside here. And they have also arranged a contact for me from one of the farmers on the Soutpan, so that I can have access to the Soutpan and show you a bit more of what that looks like, and then also hopefully fly my drone there. So I'm looking forward to it, looking forward to my breakfast, and I'm going to show you now what Truksvy looks like as soon as I've enjoyed my breakfast. So thank you for tuning in. Please stick with me for the rest of the video. Hopefully you find it interesting. I haven't seen the Soutpan from above before. I've never been close to the Soutpan, so this will be a first for me as well. So yeah, stick around. and let's go and explore. Thank you for tuning in. Alright, so I enjoyed my breakfast. I had an omelette and coffee. I just want to show you what this place looks like. This is the outside area. And then you go in. Another sitting area outside. You don't see these anymore. An old steering wheel. And over there is where I sat, where I enjoyed my breakfast. Let's go inside. Hello, owners, ladies. They are the owners of this Truksvy. I hope the lighting is good for the GoPro because it suffers in low light, as you know by now. Nice baked goods. A little bit of everything. Cool drinks over there. Some hardware. And let me show you the restaurant area. So they can seat quite a number of people here. Old photographs. Maybe if I look very carefully, I might even recognize some of the faces on these pictures here. Bloemfontein, 1975-76, the city council. Dutch Reformed Church, Soutpan, 1989. Primary school, Soutpan. VSD Sout. What else can it be? Dolls over there. You actually need some time to just go through all of this and take it in and enjoy it. Okay, so now I'm going to head to the Soutpan, get my contact there, and then try and show you as much of that as possible. Maybe even the process of how they make it. Let's see what we can find out. Okay, so I enjoyed my breakfast and the ladies explained to me how to get to the Soutpan. So I hope I'm taking the right route now. And I arranged with the owner that I can come and have a look at what the mining of salt looks like. So I'm quite interested to see what it's all about. I hope I can fly my drone there. I hope I have some place to take off. So let's go and check it out. And right in front of me in the distance is the Soutpan. I can see white salt heaps. Apparently it is a number of farmers who each own a piece of the pan, and then they do their own thing, mine the salt and distribute it. So it doesn't belong to one person or a company. It is divided amongst a number of farmers. I suppose if your farm is adjacent to the Soutpan, or if the Soutpan forms part of your farm, that part belongs to you. I think this might be the place. This is a lot of salt. Bags and bags and heaps of salt. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I had a quick crash course on how to make salt. So these pure or bright white heaps of salt that you see on this side, this is grade 1 salt, which is suitable for human consumption, if I can put it that way. They make table salt out of this. You can see it's a bright white, a clean heap, and it is coarse. It's not fine. So you can grind it and you can actually use this on your tomatoes and your eggs and in your food. And then those on that side, they are grade 2. They are not as white, they are not as clean, and they are used for animals, animal feed, animal lick. So the process is that the salt pan has got the salt water, or water with a very high salt content under the pan. And then what they do is they take out the water from underneath the salt pan with boreholes, and then they pump it into these like dams, and they get cleaned. It's not just once. They take it and they clean it. It goes through a process. So underneath there is like a clay bottom, and then the last dam, I suppose it's this one right here in front of me. This will be the last dam, and then the water evaporates. So the sun evaporates the water, and eventually the dry stuff that's left over is the salt that's been taken out of the water that has been pumped out of the salt pan. So that is the process, and I never knew that. So I learned something today as well. So the salt pan isn't necessarily salt. It's more like the water underneath the salt pan is the source that they use to make the end product. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say, and I hope I have my all my ducks in a row now. So yeah, this is interesting to see. I've never seen so much salt in my life. You will never need salt ever again. So I'm going to see what it looks like from above. But yeah, this will eventually become dry. The water evaporates, the crystals stay behind, and that is the salt. Very interesting. I never knew that. Okay, let's see if I can get my drone in the air. Okay, so this concludes this episode. I know I didn't go camping. It was just a breakfast run. But I took you to a small place that you probably haven't heard of or haven't seen yet. I just want to thank the owner of the farm, Johan, for allowing me to film there. It's a very interesting process, how salt is made. And now I'm heading back to Bloemfontein. It is very hot now under this bike gear. I am sweating like a pig, so I'm hoping to get to the tar road quickly and pick up some speed to cool off. But I will bring you another episode soon. I've got a trip planned for end of March to Port Alfred, so that is in the pipeline. Maybe something in between. I will just see how everything works out. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the content, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel, and if you enjoyed the content, please give it a like. So with that, I'm going to sign off. Blessings to all of you. Hope to see you soon. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.